thank you for joining us. And we are celebrating Small Business of the Month for, I'm going to read it because it's long, Mr. David Frenchie. It's Foundation Builders Academy Child Care Development Center. And you just use the letters, right?
FBA.
Great. And it's your dream come true, right?
Yes, it is.
You came up with it. And Nancy Rogers, you're the assistant
Yes, ma'am, I am.
to Mr. Davis, and it is just a phenomenal facility. We're going to go visit the classrooms. We're going to see the kids. It's from babies, right?
For ages 1 to 5.
1 to 5. And they are learning, folks. Give us the history, if you will, for why, because you grew up in this area, Frenchie. And is it okay if I call you Frenchie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Jim.
You grew up here, and this is something that just spoke to you, right?
Yes, I grew up in this area. I grew up right down the street in the Wheats Armstrong projects. And when I had my son, I was looking for a high quality child care center. Mm-hmm. And everything was on Nash County side, so I wanted to put something on Edgecombe County side. And I thought I could do it. I can give it back to the community I grew up in, and have the children in that community receive a good, high quality care that I was giving my son. So I thought I could give the same thing for the community I grew up in. So that's how we came up with Foundation Builders Academy, which build a foundation for children.
Well, and the facility is wonderful, and it was a brand new facility, right, that had never been occupied?
I was the first person to occupy this building.
Well,
Yes.
and you couldn't have designed it better, could you?
No, I couldn't. I mean, it had the classrooms. I think they had already started to set it up for something, so I just took over and moved forward. We've been open since 2017.
And the class sizes, you've kept them really small, haven't you?
Yes, we believe in low ratio with children. On the class size is only 8 children and 1 teacher per class. And our 1-year-old class is only 5 students with 1 teacher.
Wonderful. And I bet it was one of the best days of your life when you discovered Nancy Rogers here, right?
Oh yeah, she's the engine. She make everything go smooth. Cause I'm out trying to raise money, get money for the center, and she's in here making it happen. She's passionate about the staff, the children. She always makes sure the children are first, and the parents love her, and the staff love her. So she's a great asset for our center.
As we walked around, the kids all wanted to hug her. Well, they wanted to hug you, too. And I was amazed because you know their names, too. I mean, yeah, it's small enough that every kid is known by name and loved.
Yeah, it is. Well, she know more names than I do. But I do know the names. They come by my office every morning. Say, hey, Mr. Davis, and I say, hey, back. So that's great.
Okay, describe the school and how you set up the curriculum, if you will, to maximize their learning.
So I believe that everyone learns at different stages, that everyone learns differently. We might have a child who's very forward in receiving in just a verbal instruction, but basically at this age, it's learned through play, through scenarios, through experiments, things that are going to excite them, hands-on. And so the way I set up the curriculum here is I tell the teachers that what success means in their classrooms is the growth. Whichever way the growth comes. It could be a child who's always crying, never sad, never interacted with others, and now they're doing all those wonderful things. It could be the child that was nonverbal and felt comfortable enough to start speaking. And there's so many different ways of learning, engaging the advancement of a child. It's not just the ABCs, it's not just reciting, it's them recognizing, understanding, getting along with their peers. I believe the foundation of early learning has to be that social piece, being able to interact, follow rules, the fundamentally sound things that are going to make them great in the future. Coming to school, showing up, attendance, being on time, and those are the things that the transitions, learning how, okay, you were playing with this, but now it's time to venture somewhere else. And so preparing them for what's going to be when they grow up, right? Because we have to pivot all the time. We have to follow social cues. And so those are the things that we believe here at Foundation Builders Academy. But we believe in our educators. We believe that we have to nurture them as well. we believe that the parents play a very important part of what we do. So we really advocate for parent involvement. We are constantly making things where parents can come read, where they come and even showcase some of their talents. So I believe that Foundations, the reason why I'm so happy at Foundations is because it's community driven, family oriented. We're just not serving the kids. We're just not bringing the children in here. Okay, we're gonna make sure Johnny's okay. We're gonna make sure that Johnny's mom is okay. We're gonna make sure that, hey, did you have a good day? How's work going? Because that's the foundation of the children is at home. So we try to bridge that. We're fierce advocates for the inequities that exist in early childhood. Whether it's the food, whether it's our teachers not getting paid what they should. These young ladies in here do amazing work and don't get paid as much as fast food restaurants. Like, we're very competitive and we give them the most that we can. But at the end of the day, the government does have to recognize that this is a necessary thing, what we do here.
And you talk about food and whatnot, and you do feed them breakfast and lunch and an afternoon snack, and it's healthy. Talk about how you decide what you feed them, Frenchie.
Well, we use the farm to table. We get fresh produce from our local farmers.
Free. They bring it to you, right?
To us free. Well, nothing's free, but well, it's close to it. But we get local produce from the local farmers, and we cook it. We have a great cook, chef in our kitchen, Miss Nancy. She put together a healthy menu for our youth, and they just love it. They love it. We think if you start feeding them early, they'll bring it when they get older. They'll start having those healthy habits, and to continue through when they grow up. So we won't have obesity is a big problem now in our community. So with us teaching them young how to eat healthy, that might hopefully will reduce the obesity in our communities.
Frenchie, I noticed in reading the support you get from various things, it's there are lots of places listed here, and I think Nancy said you go out and raise money, but the Building Bright Futures Scholarship Program, Kate B. Reynolds Charitable Trust Grant, Healthy Community Award, City of Rocky Mount Proclamation, committee members for Every Child NC. You're celebrating in May. You celebrated your 7th year anniversary. So people are recognizing you guys.
Yeah, we are. We're trying to make a difference. It's a team effort. We want our the children that come through our center to be citizens, citizens that can support the community and be healthy in the community and give back to the community with their get out and get great jobs and just give back to the community. So our main mission is to build that foundation so when they grow up, they can give back to the community.
And you have a waiting list, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I can see why. And do you draw from what counties, Nancy?
Edgecombe and Nash County. We've had parents. We have one specific parent who's been with us going on 3 years. They drive all the way from Raleigh, but they work in Tarboro, but they bring their child here to us. So we want to focus on Edgecombe and Nash because we want to serve the community that we're in, but we welcome anyone from any community that wants to come and be a part of our FBA family.
And you work with other agencies here, like Down East Partnership too, right?
Yes, and so Down East Partnership is a great support. They help us with the professional development of the teachers, sometimes materials. They have great parenting classes. Like, they do the Triple P for parents that are struggling with behaviors with their children at home, and so they offer those incentives. They have a beautiful, wonderful park that's open to the public, and their whole staff is friendly in providing for us whatever resources we need, whether there might be some classes that we might need, some trainings that we might be deficient in, some TA assistant. So they're a great support system for all the early childhood centers in the area.
How did you come up with 8 to limit your classes to 8 kids?
Well, we believe in quality versus quantity. Mr. Davis envisioned being able to have a classroom where everyone is going to be able to have that one-on-one with the teacher. We want to make sure that the relationships that we're building are very personal with these kids. So the small class sizes enable that. They kind of model that, because you have one teacher that's not running around behind 16 kids. So, we had to make a decision of how we wanted to move forward and what would be the best course. And that's when we decided to minimize classrooms. We've always been at 8. Mr. Davis has always been very adamant about having the small classrooms in order to, because you also have to consider your educators and the capacity of your educators as well. And so sometimes you have to look at those things, because when you look at all the factors, you make good decisions.
We're going to show people right now the little bitty ones. I looked in and saw them sitting in chairs, behaving. I mean, that was amazing in itself. But what age are they?
They were the 1-year-olds. Yeah,
They're all just sitting there
eating lunch. It's lunchtime, and like I said, today was what was the meal?
It was curry Jamaican beef patties.
Oh my goodness! And they're eating that.
Yeah, and it was
I
homemade.
know adults who won't eat that.
Yeah, and it was freshly made. It wasn't fresh ground beef and everything.
And so you really are introducing them to foods to help right from the beginning to have them not be picky eaters.
Yes. They, at least we got to tell them, give it a thank you taste. So, yeah, try it.
Well, I tell you what, let's go and look in on a couple of your classes. The first one we're going to see is what age?
The first one
The robot.
is going to be the 2.5 to 3-year-old classroom, and the lead teacher there is Ms. Raquella.
Okay, and then we're going to go from there to the 4th grade.
Yeah, to the 4-year-olds with Miss Debbie Keel.
Okay, and they're learning colors.
They're actually doing science, and part of science is chemistry, and so the mixing of the colors. So it was funny. You'll see how they can go from minimal to maximal. So you could start with 3 pieces of something and develop them into much greater. So that in itself teaches them that just because you have 3 pieces of something doesn't mean you can expand. So that's really good.
Good. Okay, let's go watch.
So, Jean, we are with Miss Raquella's class. She is the lead teacher. She's been with us for over a year, and she has the 2.5 to 3-year-old. Right now, they're doing, like I was telling you, the curriculum is kind of like science oriented, so they're talking about robots. Miss Raquella?
I work with the 2.5 to 3. Y'all ready? Robots? Nyla, would you like to be the first one to spin? You want to spin a robot?
Spin it, Mom.
Spin it. What color you land on? What color you on, Mama?
What color?
What color? What color is it? Yellow. Yay. Jayani, would you like to spin it? And what sound does a robot make? Gisela, would you like to spin it? Come on.
Can you reach?
Green.
Green. Zaire? What color you spin on?
What color is that?
Yellow. Messiah? What color? What color?
So what are you hoping for them to learn? Obviously the colors, but you're talking about the spin a robot. How does that fit into the curriculum?
Basically, a lot of things are kind of connected. You're looking at the gross motor skills. Are they able to once they land on the color, are they able to recognize the colors? And just the circle and the different shapes that are on the robots are some of the things that it is incorporated. Then, as Ms. Racola was also giving them some of the things that the robots do. Like earlier today, I wish you would have experienced a circle time, but it's like about how they have to be recharged. So you connect that to social and emotional skills about how sometimes we need to be recharged. So that's basically a lot of what we do here. We connect what the curriculum offers with some of the things that they're going to need moving forward, like understanding self-care at this young age, knowing I'm sad, I'm upset, are some of the things that they're going to recharge themselves with.
Well, the room is very stimulating in itself, isn't it? Gosh. Did you set it up?
Yes, ma'am.
And the kids go year round here, right?
Yes.
And do you always like the younger ones, or different ages? Do you teach different ages?
I love my age group.
They're cute, aren't they?
Yes.
You sliding up?
They know it's time to eat, so they're ready. You're ready. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Okay, we have got Debbie Keel. Miss Keel, what age group do you have?
I have 4-year-olds.
And what are you getting ready to teach them?
We are going to talk about mixing colors, and I'm going to read a book about mix, and we're going to talk about how when colors mix together, what the change it makes and everything, and they're going to be so excited. Earlier, we already painted to mix the colors blue and red to make purple, and they had fun at that. They mixed it. They said, ooh, ah, ooh. So they were excited to see how the colors mixed.
So kind of chemistry type things?
Yes, that's what we're doing for this month. That's our study for this month is science, chemistry lab, physics, and liquid and gas mixed, just science. That's what
And
we're
these
doing
are
this-
4-year-olds?
Yes, 4-year-olds.
I'm impressed.
Yes, and so here, if you look on that wall, you'll see the theme web and how that science is at the middle, and then you have your chemistry, your physics, your engineering, and your biology. And the great thing about the curriculum is it's designed to fit their age group. So it's not like they're doing these great big experiments. Like the colors, one of the ones that's pretty popular because they're amazed to see how they can make the different colors just with the colors they have. Like you don't have to go buy purple, you can make purple. And so those are great experiences for them to be able to associate the things that they need and how things change.
And you mentioned earlier when we were talking about the new curriculum, you've really found curriculum to stimulate these kids in STEM type things and whatnot.
Yes, and so we're very happy with we were happy with the other curriculum. What I found was I felt like it wasn't developmentally appropriate, if I could say. Like some of the kids got it, but I feel like this curriculum here is more friendly to the different developmental stages that our children are in the classroom. And of course, Miss Debbie is a rock in itself in designing each individual activity to fit her children's needs.
Okay. You want to get started with the book?
I sure do. All right. This is called Mix. Discover the magic in mixing colors. We have red, yellow,
Blue.
all right. I want to paint today, but all I have is red, yellow, and blue. I'm missing so many colors. Whatever should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Mix the colors. Oh, wow. Okay. First, I'll start with some yellow and make lots of dots. We made dots this morning, right? When we did that. Yes, we did. It should look pretty neat to fill my paper with spots. What color are her spots? Yellow. I've mixed blue with yellow and I've mixed red with blue. Do you think mixing red and yellow will make something new? You do? Orange, right, absolutely, good job. Look, I've made orange, another color to mix.
It's red.
Only having
Yellow.
3 colors has taught me lots of tricks. Look,
Yellow.
now it made red. Yellow and orange make
Red.
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 Or red and yellow make orange.
The mixed colors.
Mixed up.
I know, and blue and red mix to purple.
It does. You're awesome. Absolutely. I don't need every color, just these three. I can mix all the colors I ever need. Yellow,
Yellow,
blue, and red. Let's find out what happens. You think they're going to mix some more colors?
Mm-hmm. They could turn out to
Look at all those colors.
Oh, wow.
There's a rainbow. We got sun.
Wow.
You
Yay! Well, thank you for letting us enjoy story
Thank
time.
you.
Appreciate it, Miss Debbie. Bye, boys and girls.
Tell her thank you.
No boys. Kids were fantastic. They are so cute and so engaged and just so excited about what they're doing. And they were sitting on the floor. I mean, they were sitting quiet or in chairs. I'm amazed because, little kids are known for not being able to sit still very much. So good job there. But that was lots of fun. Thank you for showing that to us. Part of the Chamber Award, Small Business of the Month, is that you give back to the community. And you will be in line for an annual award too. But of course, you are the winner for August and therefore got this wonderful banner here. What are some of the things you go to attend a lot of some chamber events, but a major role that you play in our community, and I'm sitting here looking at the Kate B. Reynolds Charitable Trust, you advocate for children and childhood needs, don't you?
Yes, we advocate for children in Edgecombe and Nash County. We think everyone deserves a high quality education. We think everyone in early ed should have a high quality teacher. We think our teachers should be paid at a livable wage. So those are the things that we advocate for. We go to Raleigh, we go to D.C., talk to our local congressmen and state senators as well, to let them know that these are the things that we need for our community to make our communities grow. And with their help and with some of the bills that they should pass, or we try to push them to pass and not cut certain things that's helping our community, that we need it for our community. And if those things go away, then it'll hurt our community. But we really fight for early ed.
Well, and when you go and give examples of what you're doing, you show them their dollars at work that are making a real difference with these kids. I mean, it's just amazing to me, the STEM education, the color mixing, the robot and all that. I mean, okay, share some of your ideas, Nancy.
So, one of my biggest passions is the community that I serve. I feel like bringing the community into the loop, the reason why we have the events, and Mr. Ferris, was able to come and witness one of our events, which is what Mr. Davis is standing in front of. It's BEASES, Building Equity in Early Childhood Systems. We believe that our children are worth the investment, and that's why our logo says that. And so basically what we do with that work is not only us advocate for it, but how to engage the community and how to bring them the awareness of the different bills and things that we need to fight for. Because you take, for example, the Leandro Project. The Leandro Project has been an ongoing battle, but most of our community members didn't understand. So what we do with the advocacy work that we do, we not only go to Raleigh and Washington, but we sometimes take the community with us. We've had several events where we've taken busloads of parents for them to understand. We have alliances with Every Child in C, with Education Justice Alliance, with NC Justice. And so some of those partnerships have allowed us to understand the things that we don't have. So we all come together, and as we're learning how we can bring about the change in the community, we bring it back to our parents. And so just even something as simple as how important it is to vote, how important it is to follow the legislators that you put in place. Are they doing what you ask them to do, what they promised? Understanding what your needs are as a community member and voting for those who support your agenda, the things that you need. And so that's one of the most rewarding roles, other than the beautiful faces you saw earlier today, is when I'm telling a parent, explaining to them, where do we go from here? And you see their faces, I'm coming with you, Miss Nancy. We're doing this, because they know that what we're doing here is just building. right? And our educators need to want to come to work. They don't need to be in financial distress because they chose this. And I want to end by saying that COVID showed the world that we are the first responders, that we are needed, that we are important to make the economy go. If you look at all the studies of the billions of dollars that it was cost communities if centers start shutting down, that's an eye-opener. So that's one of the most rewarding things for me, is to give that information, to share it, to teach it, to do events where they can come and not only learn about it, but enjoy with the children, have speakers come, and just have a community event to where it's educational, it's fun, and it's rewarding, and it's telling them thank you. Thank you for helping us build this community.
And you stayed open during COVID, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Good. In closing, Frenchie, you started this 2017. I bet the feedback you get from children who leave here and then feed into the next level of education, they are so much better prepared than most kids, aren't they?
They are. We have parents come by and said, I actually, about a week ago, I seen one of our parents, and they said that their student is doing well in school. I think they're in second or third grade now. They're doing well. My nieces and nephews, one of my nieces and one of my nephews came through, and I can see they're doing a great job. So coming through us, I started in 2017, and I wanted to give back to the community, and we still giving back, and we still got a lot of work to do, but we're making progress, and with our advocacy work and our great staff and teachers, we're making a difference in the community, and we can continue to do that.
You are, and thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to both of you. And I mean, I've just had so much fun, and I'm sure everybody at home is thinking, wow, I mean, because I didn't even know you existed, and now I'm going to be a cheerleader for you. So thank you, and thank you for joining us.
Thank